Today's the day, Guardians. Bungie revealed the Witch Queen expansion, the new season, and we're going to go over all of that today. In this video, we're going to talk about the Witch Queen and the future of Destiny, and then in a separate video, we'll talk about the Season of the Lost briefly. So if you'd like to learn about the Witch Queen story, Gjallarhorn returning, a Bungie 30th anniversary event, and tons more, let's get right into it. As always, timestamps are down below. You can scroll to certain parts if you like, and let's roll the trailer and then we'll get right into it.
Savathun, the Witch Queen, Hive God of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. In her greatest trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource. The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
So that was pretty crazy, and we finally get our first glimpse of this expansion we've been hearing about and reading about in the lore for all of these years now. So Destiny 2 The Witch Queen is going to release February 22nd, 2022. I believe this is the first time we've had a major Destiny expansion release in the beginning of the year, as this one was delayed this year. So here's the description for Witch Queen's campaign. Delve into Savathun's Throneworld to uncover the mystery of how she and her Lucent hives stole the light. Learn the secrets to crafting new weapons, the new glaive, and survive the truth within her web of lies. Now the biggest thing here is that the hive stole the light. We can see throughout the trailer and the images the hive, the Lucent Blade, using the light, and they have their own ghosts. Now other races worshipping or trying to use the light has happened before. It happened last season with the House of Light. They worship the light, they don't have those powers, but characters like Gaul did take the light. What's weird here is that Savathun has done it in a much different way that we need the answer to, and they're the first one to actually have their own ghosts. So it is now confirmed this location is actually Savathun's Throneworld. We thought we might get a place like Old Chicago from these images Bungie showed us previously, but it looks like that's not the case. A twisted wonderland of corruption and splendor, Savathun's Throneworld plays host to a fragile balance of power. From her palace to the swamp, all that she hides can be found here. Now in case you don't know, most Hive gods have their own throne worlds. Back in the Taken King in the campaign mission, we would take out Oryx, but he would retreat into his Ascendant realm, meaning he didn't actually die here. For a Hive god or being with immense power, they need to be killed in their throne world as well to be gone for good, or mostly. Now something makes it seem like Savathun's throne world is going to be different with all these tricks. She's using the power of the light. Perhaps she has something planned to make her throne world stronger than the others like her brother Oryx. So that is definitely big for sure. Not going to dive into that too much because there's so much news to cover, but the Hive are now using the light. They have the powers we do, and we now have the capability to destroy their ghosts. Now something cool about the campaign is that it was compared to standalone campaigns like Doom or Titanfall. They said if you enjoy those experiences, this is what they want Witch Queen to be like. The campaign will also drop with a legendary difficulty mode, so increased difficulty, limited respawns, darkness zones, things like that you come to expect from more harder activities in Destiny. For weapon crafting, we'll be able to create custom weaponry with unique mod, shader, and stat combinations. Master the new Glaive Weapon type and unleash powerful melee combos, projectile attacks, and a deployable energy shield. Bungie has added a bunch of new weapon types in the game since its launch back in 2014, things like swords, the bows, and Forsaken, and now we have the Glaive.
The Glaive. I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
And it looks like there will be a digital deluxe edition, and if you get that, it says pre-order to unlock the Throneworld exotic ghost shell, the Enigma exotic emote, and a new emblem. The deluxe edition itself will include seasons 16 through 19, 2 Year 5 dungeons, an exotic SMG, a catalyst, an ornament, and an exotic sparrow. If you also decide to get the collector's edition, you'll be able to get a Hive Ghost for yourself. So we knew that Witch Queen was coming out at the beginning of next year and Lightfall is after that, but Bungie has now announced the final installment for the Light and Darkness saga. It's called Destiny 2: The Final Shape. So keep in mind, this is not the end of Destiny 2, the game's going to keep going after these 3 upcoming expansions, but this is the end of the Light and Darkness saga, changing things up with the story and revealing some truths to us in time. Arriving this December is going to be the Bungie 30th anniversary event. So within this, you'll get an exotic weapon, a new dungeon, 4 emotes, exotic ship and sparrow, 2 universal armor sets, and a unique helmet ornament.
Set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Loot Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1 weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare. It even has the Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration and Marathon.
This is to really celebrate Bungie's past. You'll be able to earn some weapons from their previous games, as well as some armor sets like this one right here, which is from Marathon. And a bunch more coming out next year. They confirmed basically every 3 months you're going to have either a dungeon or a raid to play. This is the first time this has happened in Destiny, and they're going to be remaking a Destiny 1 raid next year as well. They didn't announce which one it is, but I'm hoping for something like King's Fall.
But the dungeon holds one more secret. The crown jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gjallarhorn is making its long-awaited debut in Destiny 2.
We're going to take its iconic status to the next level. Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
So there we have it, Guardians, a basic roundup of the Witch Queen and information on the future of Destiny 2. If you'd like to see a video on the Season of the Lost and what's new with that, that should be up on the channel soon. And also, if you're interested in Destiny 2 lore and mysteries, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you're excited for down below, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.